All right. So this is question 6 of the quiz this week for chapter 3. So we have this multi, I would guess, entry like question where you'll have to fill out multiple entries, and you got the instructions for each entry up here. So let's start. So this first one, it says depiction on the company's wind turbines equipment for the year is 6,500. Now this one is pretty easy. Now when you click on the general journal, you'll see depiction expenses equipment, and then you'll also see accumulated depiction equipment. Now, the, which is pretty easy. It's related to the problem, so I don't think you'll have a problem finding out what to pick. Now, debt and credit. Now, since there's nothing saying the only number that we have is 6,500, all we have to do add 6,500 since there's nothing else saying otherwise. All right, let's move on. Now, this one says prepaid insurance account for the solar panels had a 3,500 debit balance at December 31st before adjusting for the costs and expired coverage. Analysis of prepaid insurance shows that 1,350 of unexpected insurance coverage remains at year end. Now, since how can I say this? So this one is a little tricky because it tricked me when I was doing this. So I thought that um hold up, what is it? This would be debit and this would be credit because it looks similar enough, but that's not the case here. So what we want to do is go to, where is it? Insurance expense, and then prepaid insurance. There it is. Now, prepaid, so since we have these two, you wouldn't, so what you don't want to do is do this and then this. This right here is wrong. So, which it fooled me in the beginning, so it took me a while to figure it out. But what you want to do is take 3,500 minus 1,350, which you will get 2,150 for debit and then 2,150 for credit. Now, it's after you figure that out, it's pretty simple. You can check. But I forgot to mention this. Your numbers for your assignment will most likely be different than mine. So I have 3,500 and 1,350. Yours might be different, but just remember that you're just subtracting these two. Now your numbers may be different, but it's the same process. All right, let's move on. Okay, this one says the company received 7,500 cash in advance for sustainable uh, consulting work. As of December 31st, 1/3 of the sustainable consulting work had been performed. Now, so like I was saying earlier, this one is like it's tricky if you don't read the full question. So we're gonna start out with I'll put unearned revenue. Where is that? Revenue and then service revenue. All right. And now what you want to do is divide. 7,500 or whatever amount that you have by 1/3. Now for me, it's 2,500. It may be different for you. For me, it's 2,500. Now those would be in there, both in there. The only way that you could get this wrong is if you divided the wrong way, or you didn't divide at all. There's also one time I thought since this was 1/3, I thought this was 2/3. So 2/3 would be of 7,500 would be 5,000, which was wrong. So what I figured out is that it's just both 2,000. All right, next question. It says, question 4, as of December 31st, 2,700 in wages expenses for the organic produce workers has been incurred but not yet paid. So obviously we would go to find wages expenses and wages payable because it's not yet paid. And it would be 2,700 dollars in debit and then 2,700 in credit. All right. Now that one's pretty simple. Let's move on to the final one. Okay. Question 5 says, as of December 31st, the company has earned but not yet recorded 550 of interest revenue for the investments in sorry, stuttered right there, in socially responsible bounds. The interest revenue is expected to be received on January 12th. Now, this is due by interest, so we would do for the first one interest receivable and then interest revenue, which is right here. Now, since mine is 550, I will put 550 for both of them. Now, I would check my work, but I ran out. So this is what you should have. Granted, like I said earlier, numbers will be different, but these right here should stay the same. So that is how you do question 6 of the quiz access. All right. See you guys later.